Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're starting a new game plus. You can carry over your in-game data to New Game Plus. In-game saves and New Game Saves Plus are indicated by a Sothis mark, which is right next to our time. In a New Game Plus, you retain your renown and hired battalions as well as your shop and saint statue levels. The only battalion that doesn't stay is the one that Dimitri had. So, unfortunately, we don't have that amazing battalion. But all the other ones we have do stay. You can also use your journal to spend renown to unlock professor levels, support levels, skill levels, combat levels, and abilities gained from mastering class skills that you unlocked in your clear game save. Your unit appearance options in your journal, you choose your units for monastery or war attire. Profile portraits will not change. Additionally, you may receive items containing crest powers based on the choices you made in your cleared game save. Use your journal to spend renown to unlock crest items you do not already possess. If you have any Fire Emblem character amiibos, try scanning them at the amiibo gazebo in the monastery. Who knows what may happen. Would you like to carry over your data? Yes. I am not doing maddening. I tried that, and it made things ridiculous. For a Let's Play, yeah, it's just... It's not going to be fun. It's going to be more frustrating than anything. It is a challenge, I will say that. And they do change a few things with some of the different maps. Like some of the bosses may actually move instead of stand still. And everything hits harder. Archers have poison hit and all that. It is challenging. It's their version of trying to do Lunatic, which you can do it. It is a challenge, but for an LP, I think just hard is going to be fine. We're going to do classic. Yeah. So we are just going to be going through that. Now, this is all the same. I'll meet you guys back once we choose our house.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Certainly.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Okay. So I thought about it going between these 2 houses. And honestly, as much as I want to... Honestly, I think it'll make sense to do this house last, as far as doing the LP and everything. So, we're gonna do the Golden Deer.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really. Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I don't mind.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary.
Come on, you gotta be exaggerating.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect. Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes. I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
All right. Like I said, there's gonna be like a short period of time where as far as like different events and the like go on in the videos. I don't know how this first video is gonna go, so we'll see. What's going on?
While here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Was that? Okay. Alright, renown has increased as a special perk from your new game plus save file.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
And there we go. Well, we're just going to go ahead and explore. Alright. Again... As this states, all kinds of stuff has changed. I thought I heard a girl's voice. It must be imagining things. DLC supplies. Will be taken at once. These supplies will be taken all at once as a set. You must have the space available in your convoy in the storehouse to do so. Yes. And also... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of renown. Alright, so... Also, like it said, we can unlock our professor levels. I am going to just go ahead and go for this. This will make things in the prep stuff a lot easier. And honestly, it makes the rest of the game... you just can increase your levels beyond anything in this regard. So, professor level at A+. We can do adjutants and all the like now. Support levels, as you can see, it starts at C. As you can see, we did have C's for them at some point, so we can go ahead and unlock those. As you can see, Lysithea, we can actually go all the way to S rank. All this really does is give you the ability to have those ranks ready, and especially with Leia, what? This isn't Star Wars. Rhea, it makes it a lot easier to unlock once you have all of those available. Now, as far as like the main house is concerned, I'm not really going to worry about it. Mainly because of the reason that we'll be hanging out with them quite a bit anyway. But so it's pretty much we won't really be worrying about that. However, with the others, I will be increasing theirs to an A. There's a reason for it. And we'll see. You'll see later. Alright. It seems a bit silly to do this. Alright. I used quite a bit for that, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to worry about the rest of that. I gotta get Caspar. But this house, I'm not going to worry about. It's going to be a waste of renown to do that. When you look at skill levels, it's available only for the people you have recruited, and you can increase it to whatever level you can, like with everything else. Now, my biggest thing is you can increase your stats up really high. I'm going to do... I'm going to do that with some of these stats. Mainly because that does affect your recruiting capabilities as well as, like, different classes you could be. Which, in turn, when you go to class, you can pick whatever class you were at any point and count it as, oh, you mastered this, and you get said ability. So, I can say that I mastered the Sword Master, and lo and behold, I don't have to play as a Sword Master to have it mastered. And if I want to have the ability to go to Astra and everything, I can do that. So, you will get the ability, but you won't have the... You'll still have to unlock the as you can see, it says certifications. You have to pass them to still become that class. So there is that. Crest items, as you can see, we have all these different ones acquired. Now, we're not going to really worry about that right now. These cost 1,000 each, and they're actually all really good. I'm not saying they're not. They're actually really good. But the more important one to me is this. So, authority, I do want to have a higher level. I don't need an A+, but I do want it as an A. We're gonna get higher anyway. It's gonna be pretty easy to get to the A+ and then the S+. I'm also going to unlock writing at level 2. Well, the C. We're going to unlock that authority. And in, like, as you can see, we're unlocking those abilities. Also, I'm gonna unlock that at A+. As far as the rest of it, is there anything else specifically I want to level up? I think Faith. I'm gonna get that to a C. And I'll leave the rest of it.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Of course, Seth. Over here is where the guy from the Abyss will show up. As you can see, there's quite a bit of stuff around.
Okay.
Hello,
Let me
Didu.
know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
I heard about the goodness.
Hello.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well.
You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach? Students, that means you can, as you...
Okay, so this is basically just kind of telling you about that stuff.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you?
Yes, I
As
do.
a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
No, you're gonna fight, lady. I'm gonna be doing quite a bit of different play style, but I think
I'm
we'll
Captain Gerald's
still be
first
fine.
and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you, if I have to. It may have been only for a short time.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye.
Oh, Barney. Alright. Violet's just quiet.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Yeah, the conversation's different if you're the same house as
Well,
them.
there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
Oh my gosh.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Although he's not a terrible person, I'll just leave it at that. Alright.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
So essentially these conversations
I'm a
that
little busy.
you
If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
Oh, Cyril.
Anyway. Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
Hey, you
My
seem to be
adoptive
well
father
informed.
is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
And like always, what we'll do, and we can cultivate it. I'm just going to do infusing with magic so I don't use my money, since we don't really have a lot right now. But we did get some renown out of that, which is really important. I'm not going to worry about really fishing this time around because of that. No. It's essentially just going to be a lot of talking to these characters that don't want to talk. So there's been quite a few changes here and there. As far as
I'm busy.
Between, well, no, there were some updates.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Oh man, he is certainly something. We're going to have a meal with these two.
It's delicious. I know, so tasty. It would be nice if you spoke up once in a while, though.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Alright. Got some renown there.
Hello there, Professor.
Hello.
I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
That's a shame.
Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
And we learned last time, it's actually... she's actually said as daughter, not brother, but little sister, but you know.
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
I will say this, Petra is honestly one of my favorite characters in this game. Not only for being able to fight, like, incredibly well, she's probably one of the best fighters in the game, but she's also the character that just... I like her personality a lot. I was kind of... When I first played this game, I wasn't sure about Petra, but honestly, she's just fantastic.
You have helped me so much.
Alright. We got that taken care of. I want to get to the point where I can start recruiting. I think you can go to the Abyss starting in Chapter 2, and we can actually get
that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Essentially...
Before, that's where... Oh, but Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Okay.
Story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Once we get to the point where we can start recruiting, there's going to be a point where, yeah, we could pretty much recruit everyone in the Blue Lion House. And no, I'm not even joking.
Do you know the provenance of our class name? The Eagle. That refers to the and black.
But it's not a smart idea to just recruit everybody right off the bat, because every single one of the characters have a quest related to them, and they have to attend it. So you do want them to be a decent level. You can technically do that, but I don't know.
Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Nah,
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
And yes, we could actually recruit Yuritsa
I care
now.
nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Listen to this.
Alright.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you.
Well, how
Joking,
rude.
of course.
Uh-huh.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Huh. I guess it isn't. Well, anyway. That's pretty much all that's going to go on with this, because pretty much the next bit is going to be the chapter fight. I did want to show this off.
Right.
We did do this, but you can travel to the Holy Tomb from the Amiibo Gazebo. Locations where you can acquire special items that will appear in the Holy Tomb each time you explore. Let's head there. There's a kitty. Oh man. All kinds of the dog and cat recipients of gifts. It's kind of silly. But down here, there's stuff down here as well. Ooh, a prayer ring. Nice. And here's Sothis.
It is almost time to begin.
You have been blessed with Sothis' shield. You can now use it. Once per battle using Sothis' shield, you grant 7 resistance to all allies. The effects decrease each turn, and it ends after 3 turns. This is an amazing ability. And we don't have anything else we can do for the moment. But we can return to the monastery. So, I don't know how that happens this month. It says this month's successful certification exams. Apparently to things that aren't available until part 2 or until much later. Don't know how that works, but okay. I guess if you played and beat the game and then you were playing it again or something with the same house and you unlocked that, I don't know. But is it gonna? I don't know. Receive special items. Oh, fantastic. It's almost like things happened. Essentially, I have I don't actually have the physical amiibo, unfortunately, but I do have these little cards that you can scan that does the same thing. Well, it says items have already appeared, but, you know, things happen. So, the prayer ring is going to be useful. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Now, let's see. Put that up. Alright. I could do some insane things. We're gonna do definitely an axe breaker. Model leader. Battalion-wise, I am definitely doing one of the better ones. And that's the thing. All the Blue Lion stuff we have, like I was saying earlier, we get to keep them. Any of the previous battalions we've had, we get to have them again, which is really nice. You know what? We're gonna go for the Wyvern and company. You, since there's not too many, we're gonna go for the full Assad with you. You can have the ones that have stride. You need some more protection, because you're like a sponge for damage. It's actually ridiculous. Merchant military, you are going to... that's rather annoying. We'll give you that for now, and we'll give her one. And give you disturbance. And we don't have anything available that way. Abilities, combat arts is kind of more what I'm looking at. We don't need Bane of Monsters. We're not fighting those yet. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it.
Greetings, by the by. Have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Ha 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 ha. Hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge. You actually get to turn back time in this game.
As part of our commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Looking for someone?
Yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
And we know that's her dad. But yeah, there isn't much else we can do. There's really not much going on otherwise. Because there's places that aren't open to us.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
You like
In a
reading?
manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
I want to fast travel. I want to fast travel, and it's not letting me. Oh, me, oh my. Alright, well, regardless.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Certainly. Yeah, I can't do really anything until the end of this one. So, yeah.
The church has changed a lot since my... Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, none of them were around. Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
Well, that's a new one.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Time to leave.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need. Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
Hanneman is completely and utterly weird.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Though
I don't know why it does that. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. The next one's gonna be us doing the mock battle. And
Professor, I hear you are the library contains.
yeah, we can read all sorts of the reference material that we've already read a multitude of times. Well, it's been probably a good hour or so reading through that on a video previously. It was like the second video or something to that extent. I really don't know. It doesn't matter at this point. Anyway. Wait, what? Oh, fine. I guess since it pretty much the two that I haven't talked to are part of my house, I might as well just end the video talking to the two of them. So, yeah.
Here's an idea.
What I could do, actually, I could unlock some stuff for Lysithia so she could be better off.
Hi. Have you memorized everyone's names yet? I'm Ignatz, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Should we unlock... I mean, honestly, with Lysithia, we can just unlock enough to where she can use the magic corpse. I think that's... what's her what's the level of that battalion? I can do... I mean, I can go as low as a D, but I might want to go up to, like, an A. That would definitely help her. Yeah, let's do it. I could unlock that. How far did it go? Wow. I didn't realize I got it up that high. Oh, me. Alright, that got to an A, that got to an A+. Okay. Authority got to an A+. I don't need that much, but having it at an A is fine. I do want to save some of my renown. But that right there is something I wanted to do just so I could give Lysithia better, so the Blue Lion Magic Corpse isn't as good as just the repelling, because this subtracts a void, but it gives more protection. I am gonna just give her that so she doesn't have minus a void. That's the last thing she needs. That being said, this is something that I will have taken care of off screen. That way you guys don't have to worry about the insanity that's going to ensue here. Because it is. So, I do want to say, this is going to be an interesting playthrough of how I'm going to do edits on this. So, hopefully I'll do a good job. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching, and next one we will be doing the first chapter fight, and that'll be pretty simple, I think. Thank you all for watching. Later.